In order to address horse behavior problems, sometimes the tool I pull out of my toolbox is something called exposure and response prevention. And what this means is the horse is exposed at an appropriate level to the thing that they're frightened of, and any mild attempts to avoid that thing are prevented.
Good job.
I find exposure and response prevention really helpful when a horse is frightened of something and they've also repeatedly been reinforced for escaping from that thing. It's really important to understand that exposure and response prevention is not flooding. Flooding is exposing the horse to the thing that they're frightened of at maximum intensity, and for many reasons I've discussed previously, that is not something I recommend. When I'm helping clients whose horses have fears of things that are necessary for their health and welfare and safety, a technique like exposure and response prevention might be warranted. I've worked with many needle-phobic horses who haven't needed it, but this is one of those cases where it's nice to know all there is to know about it so I can pull it out of my toolbox and use it. Because you can't possibly learn everything you need to know about this technique from watching a short video on social media, I do recommend working with a professional who is familiar with these techniques if your horse has an issue like a needle phobia.
Good job, Mama.
My goodness.